What's going on, guys? It is the Lone Courier here today, and we're here to talk about something that is just coming out tonight. It's coming out probably after, it's probably out already by the time this video is up, but as of the time I am recording this, I have not played it yet. And that is the new Xbox One backwards compatibility feature. Now, this means that you can play your favourite titles off the Xbox 360 on your Xbox One. Now, this is going to be starting off with a series of some Microsoft games. Now, mainly including Halo, Gears of War, all those good games. But there is also some third-party companies that have also confirmed their games to be released for backwards compatibility, featuring Fallout 3, Rainbow Six Vegas series, which is Tom Clancy's game, which is a game published by Ubisoft. It's yeah, so that's going to be there. I might do a playthrough of the Vegas series because I played Rainbow Six Vegas 2 and I honestly loved playing that game so much when I was younger. It was probably one of the most more thoughtful shooter games that there was at the time. Like, I'd say when you had Call of Duty, you know, obviously you'd run straight in and you'd just start shooting at everybody and you'd finish the mission that way. But Rainbow Six, it sort of required a little bit more thought process behind it, you know? Like, it's a more strategic FPS. Whereas you think to yourself, right, am I going to flash that doorway? Am I going to frag it and clear it? Am I just going to open the door, throw in a flashbang? Am I going to smoke the room? You know, there's so many choices you could make. It was unbelievable. And you can even continue this over into the new Rainbow Six game, which is Rainbow Six Siege, which will be out soon if it's not out already. I don't know. I don't really read about those games, but you know, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, I loved that game so much. I am so glad to see it's coming back. And obviously there is another game that I am very excited about that is going to come back, and that is Fallout 3, which I hope this means Fallout New Vegas will be able to come to Xbox One, because I hate to say this, guys, but honestly, like, in my opinion, Fallout New Vegas is the far more superior game to Fallout 3. Like, yeah, Fallout 3 had the better wasteland, it had the better storytelling, it had a lot of better things. But the thing at the end of the day is, New Vegas is the newer game. It has the newer features, it has all this cool stuff, like factions, faction reputation, faction disguises. You know, you could wear NCR armor and you could blend in with NCR troops, or you know, stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that, which is stuff that wasn't in Fallout 3 because Obsidian had all this stuff planned. Well, they weren't planning to make Fallout New Vegas, because what happened was they were working on a project called Fallout 3, or it was Fallout Van Buren, but you know, I think they ran out of money or something like that, and basically the Fallout franchise was bought out by Bethesda, who turned it into a sort of more FPS game, which we ended up with Fallout 3, which was an amazing game. And then you ended up with Fallout New Vegas, which used a lot of assets from Van Buren. So it'd just be cool if we could get Obsidian's version of New Vegas, because that, honestly, I love that game so much, because it had so much more depth than Fallout 3. But regardless, there's a lot more games that are going to be out as well. Obviously, with it being Microsoft, there's going to be games like Gears of War, which includes the entire Gears of War series. You know, you've got Gears of War 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, Gears 4. No, Gears 4 isn't even out yet, sorry about that. Gears 3, Gears Judgment, and yeah, there's going to be Halo as well, which I'm assuming it will be the entire series. So obviously you've got Halo 1, 2, 3, 4. 4's on next gen. No, 4 didn't come out for next gen, so yeah, you'll have 4 there. And also you will have Halo Spartan Assault and Halo Wars. Is there any other games? Halo Reach, ODST. Yeah, it'll be stuff like that. But yeah, the list just goes on and on and on, so it's unbelievable. A few things though was, the number 1 game on the list was Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of annoyed me that game was at number 2. Well, number 1 spot. I can't remember if it was that or Red Dead Redemption that got the number 1 spot, but you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was super high up, and it just kind of makes no sense to me that why would they remake? Well, they're not remaking it, they're just porting it to next gen, that's all. There's no anything about remakes. It's you're emulating an Xbox 360, so everything's going to be the same. It's not a remake, so don't expect Modern Warfare 2 re-envisioned for this generation. It's the exact same as it was before, but it's just on the new consoles, that's all it is. So the one thing that annoyed me is with Black Ops 2 being the most highly requested game, is out of the massive back catalogue you've got of Xbox 360 titles, people chose a game that came out 2 years ago that's still fairly new, and it still looks very good. You know, like, there's so many older Xbox 360 games that I'd rather see come over than Black Ops 2. You know, like, Black Ops 2 was a good game and all, but it's not even that old. Why was that so highly requested? But yeah, Red Dead Redemption and Black Ops 2 are not confirmed. Well, I don't know if they are confirmed or not, but it won't be with this batch of games. They will be coming out a lot soonly. Well, they'll be coming out more soon, because obviously right now there's only a few third-party companies that are allowing their games to be backwards compatible, and I am not too sure if Activision will be fully behind the move on porting Call of Duties onto next gen, because that will only be available for Xbox users. And obviously with Sony being the main partner for Black Ops 3, that's meaning that Sony are the new partners for the Call of Duty series. So it's not just Black Ops 3, it'll probably be the next Infinity Ward game, the next Sledgehammer games, and the next Treyarch game after that. So it'll be for the next few years that they're with Sony. So I'm not too sure if Activision want to have any favoritism towards Xbox anymore. I don't know, so it's a possibility that they might. But a few other things that this means is, with this backwards compatibility, with some of the games that they're releasing, it basically makes games like Halo, the Master Chief Collection, redundant, because Master Chief Collection is Halo 1, 2, 3, 4 and ODST, but if they're bringing out all the other Halo games, that's just going to make that redundant to even play the Master Chief Collection, which is something I am really glad about, because I did not like the Master Chief Collection at all. The servers sucked, the connections sucked, and yeah, I just didn't like the way they done it. So it'll be good to play the original Bungie games. Not that I've got any favoritism towards Bungie, but you know, that's all good. So a few other games I want to see return. This is going to be a bit of an odd one, but I would really like to see Grand Theft Auto 5 come out. A lot of people are going to instantly go, oh, that's already on next gen. What I mean here is, if you already have a copy of GTA 5 on last gen, and you don't want to pay the extra money, you should be able to get it for next gen, or at least have an offer for it. Because I paid £50 for GTA 5 in January, when I didn't even think about upgrading to next gen, and so I paid £50 for a new copy, got my new copy, and then upgraded to next gen within a few months. So it kind of sucks that I can't play GTA 5, because if you look at GTA 5 on last gen, it's basically a lot of mods and hacks. There's a lot of insanely good kids that are just so much better than me. There's no point in even trying, you know? So it's quite annoying the way that works, but I guess it's just sort of something I have to put up with. So yeah, I hope GTA 5 gets brought back for next gen, just so us last gen owners can upgrade for free, you know? So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole backwards compatibility thing. I am so excited for it though. Honestly, I just can't wait to play some of the older games again. One game I really hope gets ported backwards is forwards onto next gen, is Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. I hope that I also hope that there is a chance of LA Noire being brought back as well, because if you haven't played LA Noire, it's a game published by Rockstar. Well, published by Rockstar. It was developed by Bondi Studios. It's kind of hard to explain it, but it's just basically a crime game set in I think it's set in the 20s or the 40s. Can't remember. It's set in the whole noir period, obviously. And yeah, you're just basically a LA detective who basically progresses through his career, and you basically go on forward into different things, and it's just really cool to have a game like that. And I would just love it to be on next gen, because it's a really good game. It's sort of more a sleeper hit though, like a lot of people didn't know about that game, but I'm like so into that game. So yeah, I hope that game gets brought back. Also a few other games like Doom and such that get brought back. There's stuff like I'm just gonna read a few that I seen on the list. I noticed that Dirt is on the list, Colin McRae Dirt 3. I hope they bring back Dirt 1 and Dirt 2 because those games were really good as well. But yeah, let me just find some that are on the list. So there is some pretty cool stuff that is going to come to next gen. Obviously, you've got some random games that not many people will be excited about, like Hexic HD. But you've also got games like Just Cause 2, South Park: The Stick of Truth is another one, Wolfenstein 3D. I'm not too sure if that is the old one or the newer one, because there was a Wolfenstein, like just Wolfenstein, that came out for the Xbox 360 that I remember. You've got your games like Sonic the Hedgehog, that's another one that'll be coming out. You've got your games like Sega, Sacred Citadel, have no clue what that is. Plants vs Zombies, Pinball FX, I have no clue what that is. Perfect Dark Zero and Perfect Dark. I'm not into those games, but I know some people who have played them. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising. I remember that game that came out a few years ago. I didn't play it, but I do remember reading a review of it in a magazine. Got another game, Mirror's Edge. Mass Effect. I'm really glad Mass Effect's coming because I didn't get into that game when it came out, so it'll be good to play it again. So yeah, Mass Effect. Hope they put in the whole series though, rather than just one game. If you could bring back Mass Effect 2 and 3, that would be really good. So yeah, backwards compatibility opens up so many options for your Xbox One as well. And also, there's a few things though. You'll have to re-download it for your Xbox One, or you can just use the discs if you have them. But the two most requested games are not in this batch of backwards compatibility games. None of the Call of Duties are, and none of the Rockstar games are. So just letting you guys know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been the Lone Courier. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Also, I am giving away a free copy of Fallout 3 for this backwards compatibility deal. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment of your Twitter name and I'll get in touch with you over there if you're winning. But yeah, I will choose the winner in probably 3 days time. So yeah, leave your Twitter, I will DM you the code, and yeah, one of you's in for a chance of winning Fallout 3. It's a digital copy, so I will just DM you the code over Twitter. So yeah, that's that guys. Hope you guys get lucky. So yeah, one lucky winner will receive it. So yeah, good luck. And yeah, it's been the Lone Courier guys. Peace out.